Dang, this has been a long time since I've talked to you guys, a long time since I've documented, really. Our last ultrasound was almost a month ago now, December 30th. So the past couple weeks were just healing from COVID and morning sickness, getting back into a normal routine of life, the kids being back in school, the holidays being over, and my last few weeks of meds. My last shot, Lord Jesus, it was amazing. You get to see that here documented, and our 12-week ultrasound. So stay tuned because there's a lot to update you on. It is Tuesday, January. Ooh, I don't even know what date it is. I just know it's the Tuesday that we are 12 weeks. And tonight is my last progesterone shot, and I'm so excited about it. Babe, are you gonna miss stabbing me in the butt?
No, not at all. Not even.
You're not gonna miss grabbing a chunk of cheek?
Yes,
and
that's
massaging?
totally different. Grabbing a chunk of butt cheek is way different than massaging or
than stabbing me in my booty. I got kind of emotional today thinking about it because it has been 70. Today is our 70th shot. You know, that's 70 shots towards helping this baby grow to join their family and to bring a baby home to this couple. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. So can't believe we're at this point. I've been counting down the days because I do not like shots, as you guys have seen over the past few videos and several months. But it's all worth it for little belly bud who's growing. Belly's kind of weird shape. I'll start doing some bump dates coming soon. Just wanted to make sure everything's going well and catch up on all my YouTube episodes that I'm behind on. But tonight, number 70. Let's do it. All right, we just finished our last shot.
Last butt cheek injection.
Last little jab.
That's crazy.
I know.
There were a couple days where it didn't seem like it was ever gonna end.
Or get better.
Yeah.
There were a few rough
downhill
moments.
a couple times, but we got it figured out the last 3 days, just in time to never have to do it again.
Oh my gosh. And the day that I had to do it myself was probably the worst, besides like the very first one, because you're always nervous for the first one and like nauseous.
Yeah.
And then almost passed out for that one, but proud of myself. And little baby's growing. So 70 shots down, no more. Tomorrow is prenatals and vitamins. That's it. No estrogen, no progesterone. Hopefully, hormonal Sam goes away for a little bit. I mean, I'm pregnant. So.
Yeah, I'm not keeping my fingers crossed on that one.
Hopefully some of the emotions just kind of even.
That'd be nice.
So, super excited and just gonna start crushing other milestones. Little belly buddy. Oh.
It's crazy.
So today marks 1 week from being med-free, IVF med-free. No estrogen, no progesterone. I was so excited, mostly for the shots. They didn't hurt. They were on a pain scale, as you've seen in the past videos, probably like a 2 or a 3. Some of them hurt worse, some of them were a 1, and I didn't feel anything. But I just dreaded it every single night. I don't know, because it was just, I didn't like laying on my belly either, because it felt weird. And it was just not something I looked forward to be honest. So super excited to get done with those in the Facebook Surrogacy group that I'm a part of, which if you're a surrogate and you're not in one of those, if you go to Facebook and you just type in something similar to 2022 transfer surrogacy group or transfer group, surrogacy group, whatever, you'll find something and join the group, because there is a group of women who are on the same journey as you with similar time frame, transfers around the same time, and you can ask questions and bounce off of people in the group that, hey, I'm feeling this, what does that mean? Hey, this just happened, what does that mean? But in my surrogacy group, I had seen conversations about med withdrawals and what that looks like. Some people had headaches, some people had nausea, and some people said I felt no symptoms, but the only thing that I felt or recognized was a spike in my emotions. and they explain that when you get off the meds, you go through withdrawals of it, but your body starts producing it at a high rate because you don't have it anymore, which then causes a lot of emotions. So I will say this past week, I have probably been more irritable, less patient, and more angry than I normally am. And I don't like that, but I'm also giving myself grace and pausing and asking for forgiveness a lot from Dan and the kids and from the Lord, and realizing that I'm not perfect. One, I'm human, but two, I have a lot going on in my body right now, and it's not my intention to, be short or to be rude or irritable. I have to recognize it when I start to feel that way and step back. And we're learning in service right now to pre-decide our actions and our response. So I, in a sense, have to pre-decide how I'm going to respond to a situation if the kids are being cranky and they're not listening. If Dan says a comment that I take wrong, I have to pre-decide how I'm going to respond. And so that's the only thing that I will say that since being off meds I've recognized is just my emotional state has just been like huge roller coaster. And so if you or someone you know is on a surrogacy journey or IVF journey and they're just finished meds, give them grace, have patience with them, and take note because you may go through this as well. We just pulled up to our 13/12 week ultrasound. Gonna eat a quick bite of Culver's because I'm starving.
It's amazing.
This week was our first week off of meds. I shared some of the emotional ups and downs that I've had, right, babe?
We'll call them peaks and valleys.
But I've also recognized a lot with my bloating. So my bloating went down. In a few days, I felt normal where I was like, am I even pregnant? Like I started a new pregnancy workout plan, had a lot of energy. My belly was so small and it felt weird. But I woke up this morning at 13 weeks, and I was like, yep, little baby is in there. So really excited, really curious to see how the ultrasound goes today. We're gonna FaceTime with the intended parents or Zoom call with the intended parents. So let's see how it goes. Guys, every time now, I have to pee in the cup. Every single time. I've never done this before. Usually it's like one time. I don't know. Oh crap, I accidentally peed first. Oh my gosh. How did I forget that? So, from now on, every appointment, I have to pee in the cup. So I'm like, so yeah, I have to pee. I go in there. I have to pee so bad that I forget to pee in the cup.
Oh my gosh.
So I peed. They give you this like towelette you're supposed to wipe and then pee in the cup. But I peed, wiped, and then peed in the cup. Literally like this.
Is that okay? They need more?
I'm gonna have to like chug water. I don't know. I don't think it's the end of the world, but
Where's the cup? Did you give it to him?
in my bag. You're supposed to bring it with you to your room.
Oh, that's awesome. What the heck is going on?
Over 60. That's good. Hold this back. the heart rate be at? Because ours is what, 1 or 80?
Yeah, ours is low. So normally anywhere from 130 to 167.
And I have a retroverted.
Yeah, so that makes it harder.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Hang on. That's you.
Oh. How down there?
I know. It's because the bell cooker.
Oh.
That's a little face.
All right. It's freezing. I think I'm just gonna keep the mask on because it's keeping my face warm. Anyways, ultrasound went well. Got to FaceTime with the intended parents. Oh my gosh, it's freezing.
I'm gonna snag a piece of that gum.
It was supposed to be a Doppler reading, but I have a backwards uterus. I think it's called retroverted uterus. So it was hard to find the heartbeat. So we ended up getting an ultrasound anyways, which was awesome for the intended parents to be able to see, and then talked with the doctor for a little bit. Next week is, in 4 weeks for a 16-week ultrasound, it's just a Doppler. And then the 20-week ultrasound will be the big ultrasound, even though we're not finding out gender, because the intended parents went to wait and be surprised at delivery. So that's exciting. But altogether, ultrasound went well, and good to see that baby's doing good. Heartbeat looked good. She said, our OB said she wouldn't change anything. She said everything looks perfect, which is great. And we just continued prayer that everything stays and remains good, and baby keeps growing. But we were able to see little arms and little legs, and the heart fluttering. Finally, I feel like we got this side profile, which we did get side profiles, but do you see how long the little limbs were?
Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
So crazy. So super excited that the intended parents were able to see, and we got pictures for them. So we're just stashing all those together, and when they come to visit or we see them next, we will be able to give it to them. But yeah, it went well. Okay, we are at the school pickup line. And Bubba, what did you ask?
With you to give the baby to Ashley and Leo.
Are you gonna come with to give the baby to Ashley and Leo? So mommy will be at the hospital when she has the baby, and Ashley and Leo will be there. And then maybe after a few days we can go see the baby, but it just depends. We gotta make sure baby's healthy and everything. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that was actually the cutest thing. We were pulling into school, and I was just like, hey guys, guess what? Do you want to go travel in a van after mommy has the baby? And Candy was like, yeah. And then he was like, wait. And he asked that question about, can he go with to give the baby to Ashley and Leo? And it is so cute just seeing the kids' perspective on the journey and just their outlook on it, their excitement for it. And so obviously, we don't know how all the details will play out. You know, prayers that everything goes so smoothly for delivery and baby's healthy and the transition is just really good. And I know they love babies. I know they would love to see the baby and hold the baby, and you know, we'll just see how that all works. But it was so cute to hear. As always, thank you guys so much for your support, your love, your prayers, your encouragement. If you don't already, follow us on social media. We are Dana and Sam on TikTok and Instagram. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to stay updated on what's to come.